Hey, it's Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am a Catholic wife and mommy, and I put out new videos every Tuesday. So today we're going to talk about something a little different. We're going to talk about my journey with donating a kidney. Now, I haven't yet donated a kidney, but I am in the process. I just kind of want to talk that out with you guys. A little disclaimer, I am not a medical professional. I am just sharing my journey so far with kidney donation. The decision to be a kidney donor was something I really didn't think about before my dad needed a kidney. I would have never been a living donor, I don't think, if it weren't for my dad being in end-stage kidney disease. And so that kind of is where I started thinking about being a kidney donor, and there was a lot to think about and a lot to do. I can go more into the process of how you donate a kidney if you would like to know. Leave me a comment down below and I can definitely do that video for you sometime. But basically I did a lot of tests. It was determined that I was a match for my dad, and then as soon as I finished all of those, I found out that I was pregnant. And when you're pregnant, you can't donate a kidney. So they told me I had to wait, obviously, the 9 months until I had my baby girl. And then I had to wait 6 more months for my body to heal before they would consider me again. So now I'm at that 6 months after the birth of my daughter. And I'm at the last stages again of the process to become a donor. So I'm just waiting to, like, on I think 2 or 3 more meetings, and then they're gonna present me to the committee to see if I am going to be accepted to be my dad's donor. But one thing that I came across when I was doing some research is a lot of people weren't sure, is kidney donation something that their religion promotes? Is it something that is acceptable in their religion? And I definitely looked into this as far as my religion with Catholicism, and I just want to talk a little bit about that as well. So, does it line up with the church's teachings? I looked through when I read through the catechism, there was nothing definitively that said anything about organ donation, obviously. But when you look at, the gospel and what Jesus really taught us, it was to love, and obviously, like, love God with all your heart and to love your neighbor as yourself. And there's a great quote by Pope John Paul II about brotherly love, and I'm going to put that right in here.
There is an everyday heroism made up of gestures and sharing, big or small, which builds up an authentic culture of life. A particularly praiseworthy example of such gestures is the donation of organs in a morally acceptable manner.
And I just think that quote sums up so much about kidney donation and what it is to love your neighbor. Another argument I saw online was, oh, aren't Catholics anti-science? Wouldn't you be against this medical treatment? And again, I found another quote that really answered that question for me, and that is,
forward in science's service of man. And not a few people today owe their lives to organ transplant. Increasingly, the technique of transplants has proven to be a valid means of attaining the primary goal of all medicine, the service of human life. There is a need to instill in people's hearts, especially in the hearts of the young, a genuine and deep appreciation of the need for brotherly love, a love that can find expression in the decision to become an organ donor.
So, no, Catholics are not anti-science at all. A lot of great scientific discoveries were done by the Catholic Church. And this great scientific discovery of organ donation saves so many lives. And I definitely feel like I'm being called to do this. So that's, another thing. And another argument that I saw, arguing against kidney donation, was in regards to keeping your body whole, and how, you know, at the end time, like, we're all gonna have our bodies back, like, perfect. And so, like, don't you want all your organs and not donate a kidney if that's the case? And again, I found another quote that kind of was a response to this, and this one was
A person may will to dispose of his body, and to disdain it to ends that are useful, morally irreproachable, and even noble. Among them, the desire to aid sick and suffering. This decision should not be condemned, but positively justified.
when looking at the Gospels and knowing how much Jesus loved us and how we are called to love others, in my mind, it's a no-brainer. If I have something that I can give, I mean, if you look at early Christians, they would sell their houses to give the money to the church, who would distribute them. And I have something that I can give. Absolutely, I'm going to do that. And absolutely, if, you know, my dad needs that, that is how I'm going to choose to love him. And I can go more into the process of donating a kidney if you would like. But that's really all I have for today. So until next time, God loves you, and so do I.